Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Surfers for analyzing the major currency pairs as well as commodities and Bitcoin. So before we get into this week analyzing, so this is my disclaimer. So this channel was started for an educational purpose only, not for any financial investment, and I am teaching how to analyze the Forex and commodity market and how I am trading them according to my personal view with the Elliott wave theory. So this view may change for each Elliott trader, not the same view as mine. You can learn Elliott waves, and even I can also learn more from the experienced trader through comments in my post about Elliott waves, and I keep learning the market every day. I want trading according to that fundamental sentiment. So I will trading and traded with 100% technical only, what I learned from the books, video clips and some personal experiences. So this channel is fully based on Elliott waves and technicals only. My ambition is to create an awareness to the traders who losing still and lost the money because they're treating this business like a gambling. So I'm not asking any investments and not conducting any classes for teaching Elliott wave theory and not having any social media groups like WhatsApp, Telegram and Facebook Messenger. So only I'm doing as a free in YouTube only. So be cautious and beware of the fraudsters. And I'm not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans, what I have explained here. So this is our watch list. So before that we start from the DXY. We will start from gold this week because it's already break that high, the previous high of 1747.10 or of 74. So let's move on to gold, silver, crude, Bitcoin, and then afterwards from the DXY Euro USD. So let's move on the gold. So I think I have explained a lot of times of my gold view. So before we just check with my positional view. So here I think I have already explained in that ICE this gold in this in the weekly chart, this is number 1, wave 1. So this is wave 2 and this is wave 3. So we are already from wave 2 to wave 3. It's already a 50% retracement here, and we struck in that. In this is a weekly chart. So I'm expecting this could be a triangular. That's what I have explained here. Maybe a triangle, or it could make a irregular flat. So for the B wave and C, D, E, and then it can shoot for the 5th wave also. Or if it is in A, B, C, so this could be if it is a irregular flat or a regular flat, it can break this low also. If it is a regular flat or irregular flat. So irregular flat means it's a running flat, it won't break this low. If it is an expanded flat, it can break this high and then break this low also. So this is my positional view. So we will see in that gold. So up to this is the 3rd wave, what I am expecting. 3rd or the whatever it is, it's A, B, C here is completed. So if it is a 4th wave, we are in that, is the A is completed. So we are in the B wave. So only in the flat correction or the triangle, it can go up to this level, nearly 90 to 95%. Sometimes it be a double top near to that. Or if it is an irregular flat, it can go above this, beyond this level of previous high, and then it can fall after that. So right now we will go into the interior level. This one, this is completed. So we are now in this wave. So let's move on to the daily chart. So daily chart, I took it as a triangle. So because if it is a flat, lot of posts I had seen, everybody took it as a B. So this is the C wave. But if it is an irregular flat or regular flat, it has to break this high but not yet broken. and it has to break this low, and this is also not yet broken. So I don't know how the people are labeling here as an this is an A and this is as a flat correction of B. So I don't know how they are doing that according to the Elliott waves, because if it is in flat correction, it has to, if it is an irregular flat, it has to break this high, but not yet broken here. Or if it is an irregular flat, we have to do that, but if it is a regular flat, it has to break this low. So this is also not yet done. So I took it as a triangular here. So after this wave W, there is an ABCA, ABCB, and C is a W. So X is a triangle. So the Y wave, we are in that Y wave. So I will show you in that forward chart. So forward chart also, lot of I have saw in that the groups like that, and a lot of earlier beginners traders are doing this is as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is a 1, this is a 2, so this is completed as a 3, and they took it this as an, I'm not comparing to anybody, I'm just explaining how they are labeling. I don't know about those things, just I'm explaining you why I did as like that. See, if it is placed here as an B, because they took it as an this one is a sorry, once again, yeah, this one is A, so this is as a B. So everybody took it this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 is completed. And now what it happens, and lot of guys are explained here is a 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a 1, this as a 2, and this as a 3, this as a fourth wave is a irregular flat, and fifth is it's on the way. So like that they are I have seen lot of buddy, and everybody is sending to me also like that this is a wave count is correct or wrong, but I'm not saying it's an correct or wrong, because in Elliott waves it's every view is an eligible only, it's a valid only, but the market has to do only in one wave. So which the wave is the correct view of us. So I did this as a WX, and here it is an diagonal pattern. Every wave is gotten 3 waves. I have explained lot of times, just I need to explain once more. So be patient for this, again and again I am explaining this. This is an A, so B. Here is the ABC1 is completed, ABC2 is completed, and ABC is 3 completed. So ABC4 is completed, and ABC5 is completed. So each wave, 5 waves got an ABC1, ABC2. Here everything is in 3 waves. If you get close to this, and you will find that if it is a daily chart, it won't see, but if I explain that, that will take time, and I have already explained a lot of times. So please look at the past videos, and you can know how I am labeling this one. So once this as an A is completed here in the 5-wave structure of the diagonal wave, and then B is completed here, C is also in diagonal of ending wave diagonal. Okay, ending diagonal. See here also ABC1, ABC2 is completed. The whole thing is an A, and B is a triangle. Sorry, B is a triangle, and 3 is completed here, and 4 and 5. So here is a third wave is completed, or the Y wave is completed. Okay, so A, B, C as a Y is completed. And again what I am expecting here is a Z wave, it's a triple correction. So in the Y wave, after that Y is an X, and then it has to be another ABC for the Z wave. So here I will explain you why I'm not taking it this as a third wave. Here lot of guys has mentioned this 1 2 3 is a triangle is a 4 and 5 is completed, because on once again I need to explain this as per Elliott waves. This already that wave 1 to the wave 2, the getting rejection, it's already 3618. So after the completion of the 3618, again the fifth wave won't be an extended. If it is at 1618, we can expect at least 1618 for that fifth wave extension. I will show you in that I have where I got that extension in that Forex currency pairs. So I will explain you if I remember whenever that pair is coming. Okay, that is the fifth extended wave. So once is a wave 1 2 3 4 is 5 is completed means here is also a 3618, and after 4 I will show you that fifth wave is also the third is completed. Okay, so the fourth wave from from the wave 1 completed, it's almost 786. So that is equal to AB is equal to CD pattern. So whenever, and it's already completed, the third wave is 3168, again the fifth wave won't be extended, and it is equal to that wave third. So that is the thing I'm having and labeling. It's expanded as it's a diagonal pattern here, and I already mentioned that is the exact point we have to short here, and I already did the short, and then I have covered here. I explained in the past videos in the previous in this March. You just go get through that and I will explain that. So this is NC in the ending diagonal. So once that is completed, I'm looking for, if it is an I explained you here a lot of times, this is it's not looking like a 5 waves, and I make it as a 3-way count here. So once that W is over here, and looking for the X, because after the Y formation is completed here, I'm expecting, according to this, because of the corona pandemic and this crisis, gold has to shoot more what we expected. So that is why I keep on saying it will go to that 1774 and 1825, like that it can do. So my target, final target is 1825 or like that, near to that. So this is in 3-way is looking like me as an irregular flat in the X wave. So once the X wave is completed here, and another ABC for the Z wave. That is why I explained here. For Z wave, if the triangle is breakout, but because the Z wave is also, we are in that our red X wave, this X wave. So this is also an ABCY. This is W X A B C is a Y completed. So if it is completed, it has to come to the downside. And I have explained in the past this also in that video and in my trading view post also in gold. This is looking like a triangle, but either it can shoot either side. So if it is broke, it will be go to that 1774, and if it's not broken this 1747, it has a chances to come for that 1540 or 1560 level, because I'm expecting this as an irregular flat in X wave. So 786 is at nearly to the 1550. So this is what I expected, and I have explained that also. I will show you that past my analysis in the gold. Here it's looking like a triangle. So either it can go like this after this breaking of 1739 also, it has a chances to come for this, for a regular flat, or it could be, if it is a triangle in that X wave, it can shoot for that. See, for Z wave triangle breakout in X or fourth wave, this one. So for we are in the intermediate wave of this X wave, red X, we are in that. So I have already told before itself, here itself, it is making a triangle, all three waves. So now what I am expecting is this, as per it's already broken this high. So now my plan is, I will explain you. It's already broken the high. So what it is doing here is, it's a Y is completed. See, this is a different Y, and this is a different Y. This is a positional way, double bracket Y. This is a single bracket Y, and we are in that irregular flat of X wave. You have to understand this. This is a three wave, is a W, and X has to finish. So in that X wave also, this is like ABC, it's a W, and AX followed by A, B, C is completed as a Y, and again this triangle is an X wave followed for that Z wave. So in that Z wave also, after this X, we need A, B and C. So here it's looking like, here the X is over. So once again I will remove this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is over. Now we are in the intermediate wave fourth. So a little bit consolidation here and there. So here is a little bit consolidation, and then it will go like this. Once again, yeah, and then what it happens here is X wave. So like this, X, A. So we have two labeled as a A, and then B has to, again it can drop to this level, not to break this X. You understand that? I just explained in the three-way structure. It could be like a smaller also. It's not to be a deep also. So I think it can retest this zone again, that 1713 level, 1714 level, and this is also a major support zone now. In past it wasn't resistant. Now it could be took as a support zone, and the trend line also it can retest again. After that, this becomes a B is the ender. So B will end here approximately. So after this, and then according to that Fib projections, A and B. From A to the rejection, straight. Yeah, it's approximately, it's 783 or 768 or 774. Why I am using that 774 is the reason, from that wave W, the top to the bottom, that 1272 is in 1769. So it was in previous, it's 1774. 1 second, I will, yeah, 1772 to 1774. So that is a 1272 for the irregular flat, that is valid. After that, I'm expecting deeper three-way correction. So this how we will project for the target for X wave. So that is again the Fib expansion from here to this, and approximately 774 means that 786. Again that 1579, and the one is 1524. So within this zone again I need this kind of wave here. So that is why, that is what I'm expecting after the completion of the three wave. again it will drop for like this kind of wave formation here. So that X will end it here. So for this Y, X is completed means again we need to trade A, B and C. So it's nearly around 1800, 1825. It's possible, I think so. So this is my plan for that coming week. I think coming week it will do like this, little bit there, and then B it will took little bit time because of the consolidation zone. It will took lot of support here, as previous it was resistant. Now it is an support zone, and then after it will took for the C wave for up to 1774 or 1780, 1783, whatever it is. So after the completion of that, this is a W and X will over. After that, A, B, C for that, this Y wave, and this will become X, and again the A, B, C in the three-way structure. And one more thing I need to explain you here is that same structure is already happened. What I said, that is why I have did this because I will forget to explain you in this case. The same thing in previous, the structure, same structure here. Here also it did the same triangle and it broke. After this break, again it will consolidation for that B wave, and then C is took off. So like this is not I'm expecting this much high, just I'm explaining here. This is a triangle. After that it did ABC, and again it took up ABC. So once everybody will took off this one after the triangle breakout, see this trend, this trend line of the triangle is already retested here. So like that I'm expecting, it may or may not, just I'm expecting, that's it. There is a chances of possibility to again retest here. Same kind of B, and then C has to be like this. So once it's already broken means again it will come down. So people will think like, oh, this is a fake breakout and is keep on selling. It could be, but for me it's looking like the past previous it does the same price action here. It broken and then again it fall in three ways, and then again if it break this high, you have to be in that trade, but only up to 1780, 1774. Once it reached that zone, you need to have to exit only that if it is making a high of 60. So again if it falls in the three-way structure what I expected, once it completed and again if it break means you have to be in that trade only for that. You can do it as an intraday up to 1774, and you have to put the stop loss and the target also. So once it broken this high, we have to place a stop loss and then we have to take the trade. But the stop loss has to be very tightened, because if it is say 1762, you don't want to put the stop loss at 1715. That is not a good risk reward to take the trade for the $10 to $15. So this is my view in this gold. And we will see that silver also, I think I told you that it's at 1600, 16500. That is a major support zone. The same thing here, it's a triangle, and then I am also expected from here itself it can do a irregular flat also. That is also an possible count I have published here. Yeah, in this zone W, and if it is an X it can go to like this also. So that is why I have already think all the possibilities. So if we just click the button, play button, see exactly it did the same. So now this is not a valid, because what I'm here I have to mention here is expecting this as an irregular flat, don't to sell this. If it comes here, we have to be buy for that target of 16,500. But expecting that, I'm not entered into the trade in for the sell. That is why I have to mention here. So I just put the draw the red line also. I won't sell here. If it comes here, I will buy. So that is my plan. So if it went here means I just lose the trade. Sorry, I just missed the trade, not the losing the trade. So if it is in, I have already explained you, don't be sell the silver here. This, because it's a very cheaper silver. And see, 70 from the March 16th, it came to 11,600, and now within the 2 months, it's 16,600. How much percentage? It's nearly 40%. So this is why I'm selling, and my future plan is also, I will explain to you. Here we will go into that 1 hour chart. So here is a triangle. The A is finished. It's a A. So this is the three-way structure W, X followed by A, and this is the B is a triangle, and we are on the C wave. This is the one I have explained you how to hear here. It's not a currency pair. What I said in the gold, no, it's a fifth wave. This is the extended fifth wave. So how? Look here. This is a wave 1. This is a wave 2. It's exactly 618 for the third wave completion. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is completed. So this is a third wave is completed here, and this is a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and this is as a triangle, wave 4, and wave 5 is extended. So how much as per our extended means, as per our earlier rules, it has to be 1618 for the third wave up to 0 to third, and that fourth wave is a triangle. Exactly, it has to reach here. Just what I am expecting here, because this wave is not yet completed here. So 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again it will extend it after the fourth. Here I'm expecting. So this is the now the third wave is ended. So I'm expecting that consolidation. It will drop and then it can took off. So I think the 17 is achievable target, or 16,900, 16,800. So up to this, what I'm expecting, 17,100. That is the maximum. This one. Now we can change it to here itself. Yeah. Up to this, it can travel. It could travel. So that is why I have explained here it's a Z, but it's not a Z. This is a Y wave. Okay. I will change here itself. So this is the end of the Y wave. And the same thing, if it consolidation for the B wave in the gold, here it's a fourth wave and fifth wave short, and the same time that is also in fifth wave, the C wave will shoot for that 1774 to 1783 in gold. So once it completed, I am expecting the shortfall to 1560 or 1540 like that. It's nearly $240. So from that 1780, yeah, approximately, it's a 1560. It's a nearly $200. Okay, that's not 240. It's nearly $200 to $210. So in the $210, it can be again retest this low. That is my expectation. But I won't be in sell. You just carefully listening that I won't be in sell, because I will show you that my today it will took a little bit time, because I'm explaining that gold and silver and US oil. It's nearly that will took nearly 40 minutes also. So here it's A, B, C as a W. Here is an X, and A, B, C is completed. So again it's a W. And then we are in the X wave. X I have put make it this as a triangle here. It's A, B, C, D. Yeah, it's A, B, C, D, and E. I took it as an E here. So is the end of the X wave. So W, X is finished. So A is already finished because now it is in B wave. So B wave, it can do anything. It's a little bit more correction also, but this is this drop, it's within the 9 days and we took nearly 60 days here to here. Yeah, it's a 9 days, 7 bars, and the same thing, it took approximately, I will keep it at, this is 16, yeah, it's nearly 65 days. So this is already took the time for this impulsive wave for the correction. So now I'm expecting the C wave. Once again, I need to remove this. Yeah. Yeah, because here what I'm expecting is the W is over. There is a ABC, W, and this is the 5-way corrective pattern. Every time I'm explaining the same 1, 2, 3, and the 4th is completed, and the 5th way also we need ABC. So A is completed, we are on the B wave, and C wave need to break this low. But what I'm trying to say is here again and again, don't expecting this low, don't sell here. Maybe in that, if you sell here, at least you will get up to this 15 or 14 and a half, like that. But expecting this, if you need sell, means that is a little bit risky, and I'm also scaring about that, because if it comes below, it's possible or not, I don't know about anything, but if it comes here, we will buy. That is my opinion, that is my view, because once we confirmed it is also low, and sometimes it's look like a okay, A, B, C is a 1, so 2, and this is all 3, and 4 is a triangle, and the 5th way means 5th way is already ended, means, so that will be very difficult to trade. So again, we don't want to sell this pair expecting this low. If it comes to here, you can buy. I'm expecting at least here for 9.6, or it has to break that 11.6. that is valid for that. After that there is a support. So what I will do is, once this wave is, according to my view, if it coming very aggressively to the downside, I will keep placing my buys order, limit buy at 11,600 is that 11,400, and then 10.5, and even 9.5 and 8.5. So that is my plan, and according to this view for that projection, if it ended here means at almost 6,900, that wave 1 is 10,800. So I will place lot at 11,500, 11,400, like that, and then this is a 10,900 I will place, and then I need to see, and then I will place. So that is the only one, and I will place at 8.5 also, because that was the previous major support in the weekly, this zone, is 8,400. So once if it reached, it has to bounce. So at that time our goal will be at 1540 or 1560. So that is my plan for this week. So let's move on to the US oil. I will explain that also here. See, and one more thing I need to show, because I think I didn't know about, is already I have posted at 2018 on the April itself. I have posted in my Facebook page, one of the Facebook page. I just deleted the names because I no need to public that. So this is my name, NMK Vijay Kumar, and I have already posted to, and I have already in the one of the forum also. Say this is a steep drop, and again the consolidation, again a steep drop, and we are in the consolidation, that I know. But what happened here after that, I have expected, see before that corona pandemic and this corona crisis, we have already projected it has to break that 26.05 in coming December 2018 and January, but the time may change, but the target is reached. So that is why I'm not doing and I'm not listening to the fundamentals, but that only will boost our target to achieve, but I won't listen to the fundamental. If we keep our technical as much as 100%, it's not 100%, at least 70 to 80% in the right path. If we believe that we are in that right path, we can achieve whatever in the Elliott waves. So I'm using the Elliott waves. That is why I'm just promoting the Elliott waves, because somebody has already predicted this also in harmonics. I don't know about that, but just I'm explaining. We can predict, but I don't know which fundamental will boost our target to reach. So this is the time is the corona. So that has reached our target below this 26.05. See, I already placed this. I have already published this. So, and one more thing I need to, because why I need to show this one, I just come to the point here. Everybody, we surely 100%. I didn't expect it. It will go to zero. I just expected at least 221 or 22. So that is why what I said, I just keep on. In previous it was a little bit different wave count. That is why I have buying here. Still I'm holding that in $40 average. Now it's a $35 average. Because I have already booked from low, I have bought. So my average becomes now the 35, because I told it's 30, but I expect a little bit different, but it happened different. So I just booked the profit here itself. I already did the profit, lot of things, and one of the things I have exited in the break even what I bought at 22 levels also, because I expected once a time here, and again I expected once again. I will show you to here. So that is the thing we need to. And one more thing, why I have shown that post itself, because of the fundamentals. What we expected here, it's in the trend line. It is not yet broken. It's exactly, and then dropped, and again it went to there and again dropped. So what I thought, it's a triangle. So it can come down also. There is a chances to make another zero also. I have said that past 2-3 weeks before itself. There is a lot of chances in my view, but we didn't sell that. What I said, if it comes to here, buy more. I said that only. I don't want to expecting this zero as a target to don't sell. I told every time, don't sell in the lower levels. And why I need to show that means, see which fundamental now it's shooting from here to here. What is the fundamental? Because of the corona, it came zero or minus 37 in that June contract, or what it's a May contract. So what crisis now it is in shooting here? You just ask yourself. And every time what they said, media, this is the main path, the thing. They create the panic to the retailers, not for the big players and the institutions. They create the panic, and they will enter into the retailers into the short, and they will buy that, and they make the money, making the money. So now what we did, even I also, I'm not a big trader, just I'm explaining you. Even I'm just too good in Elliott waves also. What I expected, this as an A, this as a B, and C is or either C or it is an W. So I'm looking for that irregular flat to again come to this level, and then it can shoot. So at this kind of levels, I'm expecting this as a support zone. What I did is, at this here itself, I exited my 2 positions here, expecting this drop, because one, again I explain you what I bought here, I just exited, not the fresh sell. I have bought here in this zone and then it dropped. I didn't panic, I didn't get any panic, because my account is a little bit huge, and according to my money management I'm taking the risk. Even though if it came to here, I have bought that $5.5 I have placed, and then again what I did is $7.5 I have exited, and then again if it comes to that this level as a 17 in that IC market, it was in past it's of $14, I exited my position, and again look here, and then again I bought, and again what I did is exited here. So everything the intermediate level I have played, but once it here this trend line was broken, what I did is from here it's also I sold here and looking for this bearish. What I thought is it could be a little bit fake out, and then again it can drop, but it shooted. Once it shooted, I have explained that it's already broken the trend line, so anything is valid for here, and explain what I expected is dead. Once this line is broken, I have booked this. What I did is just making it support and resistance. Same, I exited another 2 positions here in the break even, and one is $22. That is also I took because a lot of profit books here, so I don't want to losing the position here, because this is $22 what I bought, and again I book at here. That's a $20, $2 loss, because I am expecting this fall. So once if this making, what I did is what I will do is here what I booked the profit, I will accumulate again, refill my positions in buy, but it didn't happen. So once this is also broken, I didn't done anything right now. So that is why my average went to 35. Previous it was 30. So now what I'm expecting here is the wave 1. I just turn to my bullish wave now scenario. I won't. And one more thing here, now the past crude inventory came to -73. So in past what the media says and what on the TV, televisions, news, everything, there is no storage. 80 to 90% it's already filled, and they are making, there is no space, and every inventory it has given that plus, so crude has to fall. But see from here to here, and from April, so we just keep it as a May to May 16th, is that nearly 2 inventories came. What happened here? 2 inventories did anything. Even if it is comes to positive or negative, it just keeps shooting. This is not a C wave. C wave will be like this. It's an aggressive movement. It's not like this. This is like looking like a snail moving. It keep on moving. That is the third wave. It's not a C wave. So after that only, now I changed my view to bullish. So now 1, 2, 3, 4 is a triangle. Now we are on the 5th wave. 5th also the intermediate wave is a little bit need to 4th and 5th has to complete. So here I am expecting the 5th wave is extended. So Y means wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 is only below 1.618. So I am expecting it could be an expanded 4th wave also. Sorry, expanded 5th wave in the intermediate wave 3rd. So for this intermediate wave 3rd, I just show for after once the completion of this one, it could again the 3-way structure to the downside. Again it will shoot for the 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave. So 3 will end here. I'm just expecting. You just thinking, I'm just explaining my view, and I will trade according to that. Please don't bias on my view. Do your own strategy, do your own analyzing everything, and you just correlate to my view. If it coincides with you, you have to take according to your strategy. Don't simply blindly don't follow. This is an educational purpose only. And here, if it ended here means that will be a gap down, so that gap may fill, and this is the wave 1 from the 0 to 1, and the second wave completed the 618. For this third wave, first wave, second wave is completed, so this third wave can end it here, can maybe end it here, and fourth wave. After that also the fifth wave can extend it, because for that's bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, bigger wave 3, if it does here, fifth wave is also a chances to extend it. So that is my view. Let's see, I don't know, this is my view, but I won't do anything. I won't buy and I won't sell, because I have already a lot of positions here. Nearly the 2 lots I have already, the 10 lots I have already covered my 2 lots, and I have did the lot of in this area only up to April only. After that May it's keep on shooting. I have lose my 2 positions here itself in the break even. So I don't want to again and again, I don't want to force the chart in that correction. So I'm just looking for the bullish only. Let's see, I will explain you the next week. We will see how it moving here. So right now I won't trade, I'm just managing what I have in the position. So just watching. If it is any interesting, I will took for the intraday trade only, and I won't. If it is there, I will update it in the trading view on my Facebook pages, as well as in other groups also, other groups and forums. So I think it will took more time. It's nearly 45 minutes. I think 40 minutes. So let's move on to quickly for the DXY. So we will finish the Bitcoin also. Yeah. So Bitcoin also, I just expecting from here it has to, because the bearish trend line is there here as a daily, in the daily time frame. It's a bearish trend line. It's like a crude. I have explained that in the past week also, in the previous video. It is like the same thing of the crude. So drop, it's a correction, and this is a correction, it's a zigzag, and again correction, again drop, and again beyond the correction, again I need a drop. So just I expecting. So I will get into the analyze. So last time I have said up to 9,000 I have exited my position, and I didn't went for short, because I need a gap and I need a confirmation for the took the short. But here the past week it's fall off aggressively, and I have explained and it's took a support in this channel. It's a bullish channel, so it's not yet broke. So only if it broke this line or this trend line, I will think about the short. At that time I won't do anything, just keep watching. Because if I'm expecting this as a W, X, A, B, C, Y is finished, so it could be another X and A, B, C for the Z wave also. So if it break this trend line, then again it could be a bullish, but up to this zone I will explain you. So it could be a bullish, because that if it breaks and if it move aggressively, I will explain, and my view will change. My view may change, because up to this only I'm just explaining here for this triangle. So this is my view. So let's move on to the DXY. DXY also same thing. What I expected is doing the same. Nothing changed. Exactly, it bounced here. And now my view is whether this is a W or X, A, B, and B, or here once again. Yeah, this could be a A, or we are in the B wave, and C has to one more A to come, or it's already, this is a W, X, so A, B, and C is already finished here. So right now I'm expecting the same thing, or it could be an A. So these are all the B wave, because this is a wedge formation, so this could be a A also. So this could be a B, and we already finished the C wave also here. So right now I'm expecting this as a three-way structure, either this and A, So if it is a W here, X means another A, so B wave has to come down. That is why I have drawn this line, and again it can shoot. So this becomes W, X, A, B, C. So this all becomes the three-way structure. So thus I will delete these things here. Once it's completed, if it didn't break this 100.87 and this is 100.93, so again there is a chances for the triangle to the breakout to the downside. So A, B, so once it has to finish the C, so D and E. So it could be a, just I draw a trend line here, so it could make a D wave a little bit bigger also, like this. So at that time what we have to do is delete this. This could be like this. So A, B, C, D and E, I'll show you that also. And then it has to, this is a complete B wave, or this is a W, means it could be a X. If it is, let's say, W, this could be X, or this could be A, means B and C. So I am expecting up to 96 to 95 also here. For this W, we are in the correction of X wave. Again I need to ABC to break this 103.82. So I need to break this wave, sorry, here, need to break this high. So that is my view. So currently we are in that bearish mode. So I am expecting little bit bullish here or Monday, and again it has a three-way structure. After that I am explaining for the E wave and then again drop. So this could be a little bit messy. So at that time I am expecting the EU, GU, AU, NU. What I expected, I have already booked that the NU and AU book profit, and I will explain that. So according to this DXY, I am just playing that, trading that EU, AU and NU, not that UCAR and UJ. That is different path. So I will explain that in if we are analyzing those pairs. So right now this is a short term. I am explaining the fall. So let's move on to the Euro USD. So Euro is the same, it's a WX, and this is a W, this is an X. So A or W is finished. Now we are in the X wave. So you just if you want, you can make a screenshot, because I need to explain very fast, because it's already took more time in gold, silver and Bitcoin and crude. So I need to finish everything in fast. So if you want, you can make a screenshot and then you can look for that, because this is an W here, the three-way structure, and I'm looking the X has to finish. The X is not yet finished, because we are in the intermediate wave, this X wave only, this X wave, okay, yet to make. So here what I did is a W. So in this W, it's making a irregular flat, X and Y. So I did this X, A or W. Again what I'm expecting is B wave. So again see, this is the end of B or X. There is a question mark here, because I will show you in the 1 hour chart. I just booked the 40 pips. I will explain you that. See, if it is a three-way structure, so A, B, C, so it's the W. So X, A, B, C. I will show you here. This is an A, B, C, and again this is A, B, C. So this W, X. This whole thing is A, this B and C. So if it is a three-way structure is completed, this is already finished, that X wave or B wave. Then C wave has to come to the downside, nearly to break this low. It could be a little bit slow also, or it could break this 1.06359 also. There is a chances. to make this wave to here. So if it break means if it already completed this correction, whether it is going to break this or this one, this could be an irregular flat again if it breaks this low, or if it didn't means it's a regular flat. So after the completing of this three-way structure, the W, X, A, B, C for the shorter term, what I expect that the DXY has to come to the 95.5 or 96. At that time, this can shoot Euro USD to this major resistance zone. So once this is completed, again the bigger ABC has to break this low of 1.3040. That is my positional target. It has to break this low. So that is my positional target. And again, once again, I will explain. We know, see, I'm just explaining here as a drawing and the trading view. I'm just explaining this has to happen, but the pattern can change. See, I'm explaining my view is like this, but I won't took the trade. If I took the trade also, I won't place the stop loss. If I am in sell means, see, I'm just explaining you here like this, and it can make, I will show you here how it goes. Once again, be patient here. I'll just delete all those things. See, this could be a wave 1. This could be a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. If we can label it as like 5 waves also, that is also valid. So this becomes a A, and here it's a three-way structure as a B. It didn't break this low. So after that A, B, or it can be a little bit congested, or it can make a triangle also, and it can shoot for the C wave. Even though if I shorted here, I'm just explaining. I'm just viewing to the downside. I shorted here. I didn't cover anything because of expecting this target has to hit. But either this can also happen. So I'm explaining you and fine-tuning yourself in Elliott waves. What is the structure of that B wave? It can be labeled as anything. The structure is not making for and making the A or making the X. It's not like that. For identifying that, for us, just we are labeling as a W or X or B. But we need to understand what is the X and B will do. It can be a little bit consolidation, a lot of times, to taking this impulsive way to the downside again. So this will confuse the traders here. The B wave, it can do anything in this zone. But we need to know how the pattern is keep on changing. That we need to find. If we find that, just keep on watching, and then once see, for example, if we keep it as a WX, ABC is finished. If we shorted that also, that is a good trade. Yeah, nearly it's 100 pips. You book the off, and again, you just, if it comes to expecting here, because we already did as a W, X, so this becomes a A means if it is a B, you just shorted here what you booked here and expected for the downside. So that is also possible wave, or it can do what I said is a A, so B can do anything here. It's a regular flat triangle, anything. After then it can shoot. So what you have to do is, again you have to short, otherwise you just hold the position. It has to come to the downside. So that is my view, and I am just doing everything like that only. So first we need to find the pattern, what kind of pattern is doing. It's not simply like what I said, it's not coming like that every time. Just I am explaining you for what kind of X can do. See, right now I am just getting the 3 possibilities. After that making of Monday or Tuesday, it can do anything also. So that we have to understand the pattern, what the market is doing. It's not simply we not stick to that what the Elliott wave counts, what we have labeled. It's not like that. We need to be very flexible and we need to keep on changing. It's like a chess game. So market is that opponent. So we no need and we can't checkmate the market. Market always checkmate us, and we need to survive. So you just understand that it's like a pure chess game. We need to always move the coins to survive the checkmate. So market will always give you checkmate. So that is why I need to explain a lot of things, lot of educational posts what I'm doing here in YouTube and TradingView and a lot of forums, Facebook pages. I'm just creating an awareness, that's it. So let's move on to GBP USD. Same pattern is expecting that 1.2. What I did is, if it didn't again and again, what I expected here is it could be a triangle also. That is why, see, up to this, if it didn't break, that is a valid for the triangle. See, I'm expecting this. It could be a triangle also. That is why I'm expecting. See, this view is now get invalid, but because of this triangle, I didn't get entered here. I just keep on waiting for the bounce. See, every time I just keep on the trend line. Keep on the trend line. See, it broken, but even though if it is not satisfied, because it's not make the higher high, it's keep on lower low. So we need to be awareness, and we know we come to know everything according to that. It's not only the Elliott base. Apart from that, we have to learn a lot of things. Correlation to anything, everything. Support and demand. Fibonacci retracement. Divergency. So everything we need to watch. And just of all, after that, you need to understand the price action. So until if it broke also, what I'm selling, this can, now it's getting ready to shoot. It's getting ready to shoot, because this is an, once again, exactly is the one nearly. AB is equal to CD pattern here is a three-way structure. So, and it can, see, I'm expecting this May. Once it crosses this channel, then I will look for buy, but not here. And I will explain you here and once and again. See, this bigger wave, if it is a W, this is an X, A, B, C. Here is the 1272 for the Y wave target. It could travel up to 1618 also. So if it is an ABC A, ABC B, this could be a C1, 2. So that kind of wedge formation can also happen. It can happen. This kind of wedge formation for the C wave as a 5-wave structure. For just an example, I am explaining here. So it can make a wedge formation also in the wave C wave. Or it could be an A. See, if it is a W, X, A, B, C can be also wedge. So what you have to think is, now according to the Fib retracement level, once you just look for the Fib retracement level and place the support and resistance level. Here's, I have placed the Fib retracement. Once again, I will clear this. Yeah, up to this 618 is the exact level. We are already getting that 618. So within this 618 to 50 50 retracement, we are getting its support zone. So at that time, what we have to do is, you just mark this and look it for the 4-hour or that a daily chart. If we are getting any divergency, right now we are getting the divergency in the 4 hours, and you just keep in the daily chart. See, you have to watch only for the divergency, not for overbought and oversold. You just remind that. So we are already in that oversold level. Now we are, if we get in that 4-hour chart, or the pattern is completed. If you come to know, you can took the buy here. Placing the stop loss has to compulsory has to place the here, but it won't, again it won't come to a making irregular flat, but it can also be aware of that also, because if it is an A 1 2 3 4 5, so I have labeled that also in the two way of labeling, because it's look like, I'll just remove this also. This is 1, there is a 2, so there is a 3 4 and 5, so it's making like a 5-way structure also. So if it is a 5-way structure, we are on the 3-way structure, or if it is an A B C is a A B C B and C is a W. So anyway we can label it as a or a W. So X can travel below this level also, but I'm not expecting that much deep, but this is a Forex market, anything can happen. So let's move on to next, AUD USD. So I have to explain here again my view. The past view is, this is the one. I just place a channel and it's already retested here, and then again it has come to fall. What I expected here is a 1 2, so 3 4 5, like this I have expected 6 2. Okay, so what I did is I shorted here, and I have already posted my trade signal also. It's a limit sell order and I have already shorted. But after that what I get is, it's not coming as per my view, because it's looking like I'm not so confident in this zone. I'll explain you here. I just remove this triangle, because here I have the 1 hour chart. See, expecting here I had already placed and I already sold this pair, okay, according to that plan. So this is a, so this is a B. So C, I'm expecting the 3-way structure, sorry 5-way structure to the downside, but okay, I have already sold here at 515 6515. I have already placed here exactly, and it triggered and it came down. It's all 5-way structure, and immediately it came back. That is the question. My here it's, because if it is a here A B C, this is also I'm not satisfied. This is looking like a 1 2 3, okay, if it is a 4th way and 5th way, but I'm not satisfied. But it has to come down, that I know. So even though what I did is placing here is a 1 and looking for the 2, what I did is here also it's looking like impulsive, but zigzag will, a lot of times the second wave will be zigzag only. As per the Elliott waves, 90 to 80% it will be a zigzag. So what I did is, okay, it is doing the zigzag, so second wave is come. But this is also look very nice on the 5-way structure. After that again it's making, what I did is, okay, it's a 1 2 and again it's making 1 2 1 2 like that. But here again and again it's a little bit wedge formation is doing. So immediately what I did is I exited my position here itself. At the 60, and I booked, because what I expected here is I exited here itself, and again it bounced in the 3 waves. So what I did is, I will explain in the 15 minutes. See, these are all that looking for the waves. We need exactly what kind of wave we needed. It's a C wave. C wave has to be aggressive, and it is contains of 5 waves. But what is happening here, see, once it does like this, what I did is, okay, it's making something, okay, A B C is a B C B, so it may be a triangle also. So making this as an triangle, this is a valid for the triangle. So A B, so C is finished, D is also finished, so C, E. So what I did is I exited here itself whenever I got that view. And what it did, it's again and again making a wedge formation. So what I thought in that this time also, Okay, it's not yet cleared this low. If it broke this low also, that triangle will get invalid. So still now I am waiting for the triangle to valid. So this is looking like a three-way structure. A, B, C, 1. So sorry, A, B, C is a B. So here A, B, C it's W. So maybe X, A, B, C in the wedge formation. Again, see it broke the. I need to check because I didn't check today. Just a minute. 403. Yeah, it's already broken. So it could be another. Only if it breaks this low only, that the triangle will get invalid. Up to this is a valid. So ABC is a W. So this could be a X, ABC. So again one more W, ABC. So it's making, I think it's a triple correction here. So anyway, my bigger view is ABC here. So it don't want to break this low. If it breaks means that could be a little bit invalid, but even though my view is a little bit going to higher side only. I'm not looking this wave be to going to that 6.2 what I expected the previous. In the New Zealand dollar it did, but in Australian dollar it's not doing like that. That is why I exited in the New Zealand also. Whenever it's making a triangle here, my view is looking like a triangle. So I exited in the New Zealand also. So nearly I missed that nearly 70 pips more. Nearly 70 pips. I already booked that 115 pips profit. Here it's a 60 pips profit. So right now what I'm expecting here is ABC is a W, X, ABC is another W, bigger W. So this is a 5-wave corrective structure. So every A, B, C is a 1 wave. So again ABC2, ABC is a expanded diagonal what I am expecting. So again it's a twice that for the third wave. Again fourth wave is making a triangle. So either fourth wave or B wave. Again I am looking for that C wave to shoot. Either if it is a B is a triangle, C wave has to shoot, or it could be a diagonal also. Or if it is an W means this could be a X and again maybe another three-way structure. So right now I'm just, it has to invalidate this spot. Then only I will come to know what it is doing. So once it finished here also, that 6.7 zone I'm expecting, there is a major resistance or 6.670 like that I'm expecting. Let's see how it moving. And the New Zealand dollar also. So I will show you it here itself. The same thing. I have exited my position. That Australian dollar whenever I got this new view because of it's a little bit confused me. See, this is a New Zealand as I expected. This is an A. So this is an irregular flat of B. C is a 1. Second wave I have shorted here at the 6110. And third wave, fourth wave and fifth wave. So I just click the play button. See, exactly did the same, but I am out of the trade. I just booked here itself 5995. I exited because expecting, I will explain you here. I exited because it's already broken this B wave. So that is valid for that C wave, and it is looking like what I did is A, B, C. Okay, it can end it here. So that is valid for that triangle what I have said in that Australian dollar. So I have already again I have announced that immediately whenever I got my view changed to the bull side to the target of 6250 because I expected here it's a W, so it can be X. Whenever it got the triangle in that Australian dollar, the New Zealand dollar also going for the same wave. So if it is an X wave also, it has to shoot from here, but it don't want to break this 5910. That is the invalid pot. But it did because of this. After this breaking this 5993, I exited my position at 5935 once the bounce happened. But it did exactly what I previous view, but in Australian dollar I didn't get that. Only in the New Zealand dollar I got that view, but I'm in the halfway I have exited because of this Australian dollar. So now we move on to that New Zealand. What I'm expecting here is the same. There is no change. If it break this low, because I have kept this as an AX, again this will get invalid, so I have to look for that another view. So right now this is a valid for X without breaking this, or else it could be an W X ABC finished, means this is a bigger W. So again what we have to do is, it's not a red. If it break that this low also, we can consider this is finished here. So red AX wave can be low also. After this breaking this low, we need to, this whole thing is completed. So it's not for looking for the Z wave. Z wave means it has to be continuing that on the one channel, like the Australian dollar what I did show you. So what we have to do is, here is a Y, X and Z is completed here. So it's a triple correction. So it's ended here. Now we are in that bigger correction. After this completion, we will go to that 6250 and 63. So this is what I am expecting. Same, if the AU and NU is getting bounce and EU is getting bounce, GU is getting bounce, means the DXY has to decline. So up to 96 or 95. But right now a little bit bearish here. It can come to this zone 850 also, and I am in buy because of this view. In past I told I want up to that confirmation I want to buy trade, but this is a little bit okay, so we will take a risk here. So that is why I have a bought at 5950. Right now I am just 20 pips in loss. So if it comes here, I will again buy, because see, it's looking like the 15-minute chart. This is a bigger one, bigger two. So we are in 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is completed. So this is the end of the third wave. So what I thought is the fourth wave is ended here, or ended in the triangle. That is why I am expecting this could be a triangle also. So if it happens, means this is a 1, this is a 2, 3, 4 and 5. In that wedge formation it can drop again, one more drop. So let's see, this is my view. Again it has to shoot to break this higher, because in Australian dollar it didn't came to that that much low what I expected, 6.2. It's all hanging in that 6.4 range. So again what I'm expecting is it has to be in once it reached, I'm expecting a three-way structure to the upper side, and then it could drop to this low to break this low. That is my view. So that is my positional view. So now we move on to USD CAD. USD CAD is also same thing. Nearly I took a buy. You know very well. And what happened here is, my view again, it's confusing, like Australian dollar. So what I thought is it's a W. So X has to go to that, expecting that 1.4 or 1.45, like this I had expected. So that is why I had previous, my view was, I'll show you in the trading view itself, because it's a new wave count I have drawn here. So this is my previous view. Okay, so this is the end of the W. So this is the end of the W. So again, this is a shorter term. I have expecting that irregular flat in X wave. So at least it has to break this high for the irregular flat to making the X wave. This is the W bracketed W, and this is the X wave in that running flat correction. or if it breaks this high also, that could be an expanded flat. That is what I expected. But this is looking like a bullish wave. But after that, I have this kind of price action. Because I have placed this as an A. I will explain you here. So this is an A. This is an irregular flat B. And C, I have took the trade here. That you know everything. But after this kind of wave formation, what I thought is, okay, it's making a leading diagonal, so we will exit the position what I bought here. So I exited position at 4100 here, but again it shooted to the upper side. So because it may be a intermediate wave 4-5. So here it's a lot of options showing here. So this is the W. So A, B can travel below this also. That is also valid for the triangle B. So this portion is then, for me, it's looking to, I'm not saying this, if it is a, this could be an A, B, C, A. So B, C is a W, X, A, B, C. So I'm not saying I'm right. It could be a wrong also. It may be a wrong. So in that case, if it is a triangle, there is a chances for, if it is a W, A, B, so C is a W, X, here is a B, C. So A, B, C, D also A here finished, and B is looking like a shallow C. It's not a shallow, it's a little smaller C. So once the C wave is finished, this also becomes a three-wave structure, and this could be as labeled as a W, X, A, B, C, or if it is in five-way structure here, we have to label it as a W, X, A, B, C. I'm not saying I'm right. This is my view. Okay. So if it is an A, B, C, D, E, it has a chances to come to the downside. For that, if it is a W, X is a triangle. So now I will place that the W. So I am expecting this could be the end of X wave, A, B, C. But one more thing is, if this is another W, oh sorry, it's not like that. Yeah, it's again. Yeah, one more thing is, if it is not a triangle, if it is a W, this could be an X. So A, B, C, A. So A, B, C, B. C is an, I'll show you here. This could be a leading diagonal in the wave 1, because I'm expecting in the previous wave this is a, this is a B. So C could be a leading diagonal also, 1. So right now it can make a for the wave 2 here, and it can shoot for the third and fourth for my target. So that is also possible count, and I will show you, and I will share my view in TradingView on Facebook page, and then you can I will share my two views. One is a triangle and one is an irregular flat. So then you can understand here. So right now I am expecting is a triangle to the downside in that X wave as a triangle, or if it is an irregular flat, it can shoot for the expanded wave, expanded flat. Okay, so let's move on to USD JPY. JPY also, what I expected in the past. I will show you my mistake, how I did that mistake. You have to learn, and I have to also learn. Each and every day market is learning, it's mentoring us. In USD JPY, what I said is, the wave is a C is ending diagonal. So 1, 2, 3 we have to place here. But what I have did is, it could be expecting that extend of the third wave, After that fourth wave, fifth wave has to come, and I am getting ready to buy here. I have explained you and I have told you that at 105.8, 105.6, if it comes, I will buy. So what happened here? Simply it's break this trend line out of the wedge. Now it's looked like a bullish. So I missed the trade to buy here, expecting this wave. But it could be a third wave here, fourth wave, fifth wave. It's a regular wedge pattern in the C wave. It's ending diagonal. So that is also possible, but I didn't explain that in that. I did a mistake. And I have missed that opportunity to buy also. And this also, here it's looking like falling. So at that time I bias on my side, it will come to the downside and we will buy. But once it shooted like this, I come to know, okay, I did a mistake here. So wave 3 is ended here, 4 is ended here, 5. This kind of wave formation and price action, we need to keep on changing the labels. But that view I had mistaken, and I didn't tell you that possibility. So that is my mistake. So what I did is, after this breaking, and just I am explaining or expecting the three-way structure, and it came here at this trend line. I am expecting here this trend line. In previous, I bought it at 107.8, 106.8, and again what it shooted, and again it came back, and again it shooted. So now it is making something. So I won't book any loss. I will keep holding that position, because here it's an exactly that wedge formation, the C wave. So if it is a little bit bigger correction also, I will get more than above this 109.3. If it isn't, otherwise it can shoot from here. It could be a 1 2 1, and again it can making a 2, or if it is a 1 2 3 ABC 1 and ABC 2, that could be an diagonal wave formation on the C wave also, because the double bracketed red color C I am expecting to the upper side. So that is my view. I have already assured you. This is my positional target. See this wedge formation. So neglect this if we are going from here. So anyway, it has to shoot above this 111.75 is my target. So this is my view in UJ. So it can be happen anything here. Little bit consolidation, or it can go above the three ways and again it can fall. So anything happen, or it can shoot from here itself. But just we need to understand that structure. 1A, B and C is over. Right now it's ready to shoot above this level. It's ready to shoot. But I'm not saying, and don't bias on my side. Now it's getting ready to shoot only. But it can, at least it can go above this level, and then it can fall also. So try to understand this. Otherwise, if it is a B, C, and again bigger ABC without making this higher, it could be a bigger triangle also. So lot of options here, and we know only how to manage the trade, what we are having, that expecting the structure, expecting the pattern, how to trade that. So let's move on to, I think we will chef, USD chef, same view. In the past it's looking like a gold trade. It's a triangle happening, but the triangle is in X wave or it is in B wave. That is the question here. So only if it breaks this triangle and this high only, we come to know. So whether it is a triangle or it's looking like a triangle, and it could be making a whatever it is, it's a regular flat. So only if it break this 99.01, then we come to know, and a lot of wave formation has to come here. So whether if it is in triangle in that B wave, it can come to this zone, I will buy. Or if it breaks, means if it is in, I'm very confirmed, it means you can place a stop loss, little bit stop loss to the low of C wave, just for the intraday. What I'm saying is, but we need to place the stop loss at the A wave only. But it's already done here, right? If it is comes here also, we are need to buy. So don't want to keep the stop loss here, but it will do, and then again it can shoot. So what you have to do is, if it is coming to near, you just buy here, minimum strictly stop loss here. Don't make the bigger stop loss, because we are willing to buy here in this zone. So there is a keeping the place stop loss here. It's not looking nice, because it can break this low, and that is valid for the C wave, and again it will took off for that next bigger A and BC like Y wave. So this is my idea. So this can be a X in the triangle, or X in the regular flat, or the triangle in the B wave. Once again, just I'll drink water. Yeah. So let's move on to USD, SGD. So that is also broken this channel. So right now I'm not getting anything, because if it is a I will explain you here. It's a B, C. So here it could be a B, C like that, and it can fall also. In the irregular flat, X can happen here, or it can go a little bit higher also to making a expanded flat, and then it can fall also. So whether this three-way is finished completed here, if it is a three-way is completed here, means we will get more complex correction here. Or if the A, B, C is over here, and we are in the X as an irregular flat, it can fall from here itself as a running flat, or it could make a little bit higher than this for the expanded flat, and it can fall also for the Y wave, so near to this support zone. So I think we finished everything. DXY, Euro, USD, GBP, AUD, yeah, I completed everything. So I think you enjoyed the positional view of Bitcoin, crude, silver, gold, and it took a more time. I explained a lot of views also, why I'm just keeping all those things, because, and I think you learned something new in my this video. So thanks for watching my video, and see you in the next week for the analyzing through the Elliott waves. So thanks for watching my video. Thanks a lot, and have a nice trading week. Have a nice day.